No, you had the prayer.
I
And I do it last.
did it last week.
Well, it looks like you're doing it this week. I can get my old one if you want.
That's all I do.
Okay, we're live on Facebook.
How much time we have?
I'll do it.
All right, thanks, Nick.
Okay.
I'll do it.
No, nobody's down there. I'll get it off the word. I need an after.
Jen, are you ready? She's recording, correct?
Yes, I am, Wayne.
Okay.
That sounds really good.
Thank you.
Quite a difference.
You sound like me.
I'll have to speak up today with the mask on. Okay, everyone else ready?
Is your mic on there?
Green.
Just
Mine's green.
yeah, just make sure it's green. Hit the flush if it isn't.
Oh, should they be on all the time?
Yes.
For you guys, yeah,
Yeah.
because you're participating.
Okay. Now call the meeting of the annual Carbon County Annual Salary Board to order. Please rise for a moment of silence.
Rise up.
Oh God, thank you for the gift of this new day, and thank you for the blessings of this life. Family, friends, work, and purpose. Guide us as we discuss, plan, and dream together. Help us to make wise and just decisions. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and
To the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Sometimes they lose their audio when they get up and move around. I guess we're down. I guess we are live now.
Okay, those that are on the Zoom, please mute your mic unless you need to speak, okay?
These proceedings are being recorded for the sole purpose of constituting the accuracy of written minutes. Tapes are reused, eliminating recorded records of these proceedings. First item is the approval of the minutes for the monthly salary board meeting held December 3rd, 2020.
Move to approve.
Second.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes. Are there any guests concerning salary board business at this time? Hearing none, we'll move on.
The report of executive sessions held.
There was one held on December 7th at 2020 at 9 a.m., December 8th at 9:30 a.m., December 9th at 9 a.m., December 9th at 1:30 p.m., December 16th at 9 a.m., December 18th at 9:30 a.m., December 21st at 9 a.m., December 21st at 1:30 p.m.
Next item, courts, Judge Nanovic.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon, Judge.
There's two motions I'd like to make. The first is a motion to set the positions and salaries of the court officers effective January 1st, 2021, as listed on exhibits J1 through J6 inclusive.
Do I have a second?
Second. Discussion. I'd like to go ahead and set my positions up front, and that way things can move much more smoothly as we move on. I am not a believer in trophies for participation, nor am I a believer in pay raises for presence and not performance, but rather a combination of presence and performance. Given the current lack of clarity in the financial situation in the coming year, I view a proposed 3% pay raise across the board as excessive. I understand we have a handful of collective bargaining unit agreements that contractually obligate us, at least during this current annual salary board, to such. However, the fact is that a 3% across the board will equate to an excess of $250,000 for non-union members. That does not include Social Security or the FICA, Medicare, plus contributions made to the retirement on behalf of the employees by the county. So we're really looking at an increase probably in the neighborhood of at least $280,000. We do have to break the vicious cycle of recurring 3% pay increases. One could argue with the CPI-U last year being 2.8, it was definitely right there and appropriate for a presence increase. However, this year to current, it's 0.4. That's less than 0.5%. If we go by the 12-month CPI-U, using the Philadelphia, Camden, Wilmington regional area of which we are in, it would be 0.8, thus justifying really, no more than about a 1% pay increase. I also recognize that our grades and steps are set on a 5% and a 3%. We're really looking at the 3% on the steps right now. It doesn't take but a couple modifications to a formula to update the steps to demonstrate a raise increase appropriate based upon the CPI-U of the last 12 months. That is 0.8. So in regards, and not out of respect for all the hardworking county employees and those who go above and beyond, not simply present here on a day, I will be voting no on any across the board increase that does take place.
Just answer that, a comment to that, and in some respects I agree, but Carbon County being surrounded by all counties on all sides, by counties more than twice the size, in cases 3 times the size. And in some offices in particular, we lose the people as soon as we train them to other counties because they can afford to pay them more. We have been lax in our starting salaries in particular, and this coming year we need to, and we have done that. One of the things we have done this year is eliminated the grade 3 listing and promoted people to, we're about to make motions to increase the starting salaries in the lower cases. And I believe will have, hopefully today, everyone above $11 an hour. And I certainly agree that, when you have a starting salary as such, it's difficult to get good working people at that salary, especially if they're a single person and have to pay child support. It is cheaper for them to stay at home and collect, unfortunately. But I agree, this coming year, we must look at all the grade levels and try to group them together better so that everyone is on the same playing field. I know there are some inequities. It's not that easy to change all at one time, but I am more than willing to start this month already and start looking at those positions that we really need to address to keep employees. I know the biggest one right now is children and youth. We keep losing them, and that's a very critical one. Sheriff's offices, another, corrections, 911 in particular, are all offices. We are having difficulty in hiring people and have a huge turnover. So yes, we have our work cut out for the salary board and the elected row offices this coming year. So with that, let's move on.
I'll move to amend then. So I'm gonna make a motion to amend exhibits J1 through J6 and modify the positions and salaries to reflect simply an hourly increase of 0.8% in line with the October 12, 2020 and most current bi-monthly report for the CPIU region of Philly, Camden, and Wilmington in lieu of the program 3%.
So I have a motion on the floor. I'm not sure if we have a parliamentarian there, but what is the correct procedure to pursue at this point?
Well,
Let it
it
die.
dies if you are not willing to change your motion, Judge. It will die.
But I'm not willing to change my motion.
Okay. I didn't think so. Okay. Okay, any other further discussion before we move on?
Well, the only thing I have, I think we've been discussing this before, even with this here, with I know Chris sees the different rate, and I think we see a little bit different in what I do. I was never in favor of percentage raises, because a person that gets a raise of $1.20 versus somebody down on the table that only gets 63 cents, they have to buy the same loaf of bread and the same gallon of milk that everybody else does. But I think that's something we're gonna have to progress and really work on that throughout the year to try and straighten this out, you know? And maybe it might be the answer to have a flat rate of what everybody gets, you know? I think that would be fair to everybody.
Well, I think what I've suggested several times to the board is there has been no recent study of guidance on what appropriate rates are to be competitive with our surrounding counties, as well as to be fair internally. I don't know the exact date, but I suspect the most recent study we have is probably 10 years or more ago. I mean, Commissioner Notstein may be more familiar with the exact dates, but there has been disparities that unfortunately have grown and gotten worse over the years because of different deviances that were made for particular positions. And I think in fairness to everyone, having a study done, a new study done, would be appropriate for everyone's benefit. It would have us in line with one another and make sure that fair compensation is provided. For purposes of my motion, I agree with what Commissioner Notstein said. I believe, at least in the court system, that a 3% under these times, we've just gone through a very, very difficult year with COVID. I believe all employees within the county have sacrificed, they've dedicated themselves, they've done their jobs, and I truly think, in fairness to them, a 3% increase this year is more than appropriate. So I do stand behind the motion I've made.
Then just fill you in, Judge. The last study was done in 1999. I believe that was a police study, and it was never adopted. Previously to that had Russell study, and I might have them confused which was which, but that was about maybe 10 years prior to that. So we have not had for over 22 years now, probably.
Right.
Or more, definitely more, 25 years since we've had implemented the study, even though one that was done was never adopted. Okay.
Yeah, I believe the Russell study might have been in 1991. I'm not exactly sure of that, but my recollection is it was then adopted at the 1992 Commissioners meeting in January.
Okay, thank you, Judge. Any further discussion? Call for the vote.
Judge Nanovic,
Yes. Now, this is a vote on my motion, correct?
Yes,
Correct.
correct.
Okay, I'm voting yes.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
No.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Is it okay to go with my second motion?
Yes.
My second motion is to set the positions and salaries covered by bargaining unit, and then it's in parentheses, APSCAM court employee appointed professional employees union as per Exhibit C, effective January 1st, 2021. And again, that's in accordance with contractual union compensation that's due.
I'll second that.
Judge Nanovic?
Yes.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Well, with due respect for union members, being philosophically opposed to salary increases beyond the CPIU that are based on presence and not merit-based performance. Yet I do recognize the board's contractual obligation to the bargaining unit members until such time in 2021 when this expires and renegotiations are underway. I'll go ahead and vote yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Okay. I think that takes care of all the matters involving the court. I wish you a good meeting, and I hope you have a very happy new year. Okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay,
Same to you.
Thank you. Okay, Glenn?
The next item is to set the positions and salaries of row offices effective January 1, 2021. And our first office is the controller.
Thank you. Good afternoon. To make a motion to set the positions and salaries of the Controller's Office and Fiscal Data Processing effective January 1st, 2021, as listed in Exhibit R2.
I'll move to amend R2 and modify the positions and salaries to reflect simply an hourly increase of 0.8% in line with the October 12, 2020 and most recent bi-monthly report for the CPIU region of Philly, Camden, and Wilmington in lieu of the program 3%.
Motion dies for lack of second. Any discussion? Call for vote.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
No.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Next item is the treasurer's office. Mr. Sheehan?
You're muted, Ron. Mr. Treasurer, you're muted.
Can you hear me?
Now.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
There you go.
Okay.
Happy New Year, everyone. At this time, I would like to make the motion to set the positions and salaries of the County Treasurer's Office effective January 1st, 2021, as listed on Exhibit R9.
Second.
So I'll move to amend Exhibit R9 and modify the positions and salaries to reflect simply an hourly increase of 0.8% in line with the current bi-monthly report for the CPIU for the region of Philly, Camden, and Wilmington in lieu of the program 3%.
We have a second to do an amendment. Hearing none, move call for the vote.
Mr. Sheehan?
Yes?
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
No.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, gentlemen.
Thanks, Ron.
Next item is the Public Defender's Office. Attorney
Good
Lukasevich.
afternoon, gentlemen.
Morning.
I make the motion to set the positions and salaries of the Public Defender's Office effective January 1st, 2021, as listed in Exhibit R6.
I'll second. At the same time, I'll move to amend Exhibit R6 and modify the positions and salaries to reflect simply an hourly increase of 0.8% in line with the October 12, 2020 and most recent bi-monthly report for the CPIU region of Philly, Camden, and Wilmington in lieu of the program 3%.
Hearing no second to the amendment, call for vote.
Attorney Macedo,
Yes on all salaries except the chief public defender. I am chief public defender and don't believe it's appropriate that I vote upon my own salary.
So noted.
Mr. Severcek,
Yes.
Mr. Honor,
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich.
No.
Mr. Notstein.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Dassault.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Next item, the recorder of deeds. Mrs. Gentile.
I make a motion to set the positions and salaries of the Recorder of Deeds office effective January 1st, 2021, as listed on Exhibit R7.
I'll second that.
Yep. So I'll move to amend Exhibit R7, modify the positions and salaries to reflect simply an hourly increase of 0.8% in line with the October 12, 2020 and most recent bi-monthly report for the CPIU region of Philadelphia, Camden, and Wilmington in lieu of the program 3%.
Any second to the motion? Hearing none, call for the vote.
Mrs. Gentile.
Yes.
Mr. Severcek.
Yes.
Mr. Honor,
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich.
No.
Mr. Notstein.
Yes.
Okay, next item is the coroner's office. Mr. Miller?
You're muted. Mr. Miller, you're muted. Can you hear me, Mr. Miller?
We go ahead and move the motion.
Um,
Here, he's good.
oh,
Yep.
there's
Can you hear me now?
Yes, yep, good. Okay.
Okay, I make a motion to set the positions and salaries of the coroner's office effective January 1st, 2021, as listed on Exhibit R3.
Second,
I move to amend Exhibit R3 and modify the positions and salaries to reflect an hourly increase of 0.8% in line with the October 12, 2020 and most current bi-monthly report for the CPIU region of Philadelphia, Camden, and Wilmington in lieu of the program 3%.
is there a second to the motion? Hearing none, call for the vote.
Mr. Miller?
Yes?
Mr. Severcek.
Yes.
Mr. Honor,
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich.
No.
Mr. Notstein.
Yes.
Next item is the district attorney's office. Attorney Greek?
Good afternoon.
Thank you.
A motion to set the positions and salaries of the district attorney's office effective January 1st, 2021, as listed on Exhibit R4.
I'll second.
Move to amend Exhibit R4 and modify the positions and salaries to reflect an hourly increase of 0.8% in line with the October 12, 2020 CPIU region of Philadelphia, Camden, and Wilmington in lieu of the program 3%.
Is there a second to the motion? Hearing none, call for the vote.
Attorney Greek?
Yes.
Mr. Severcek.
Yes.
Mr. Honor,
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich.
No.
Mr. Notstein.
Yes.
And I have a motion to establish the position of one victim witness coordinator at $13.84 per hour. That will be grade 9, step A, effective January 1st, 2021.
Second.
Attorney Greek?
Yes.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Thank you all. Then it'd be, in light of that, there would be now a motion to abolish the positions of 2 part-time victim witness coordinators at $13.84 per hour. They were grade 9, step A, effective January 4th, 2021.
Second.
Attorney Grigg?
Yes.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Thank you.
Next item is the Proprietary's Office. Mrs. Semmel?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, so we have a motion to set the positions and salaries of the Prothonotary Office effective January 1st, 2021, as listed on Exhibit R5.
Second.
All right, move to amend Exhibit R5 and modify the positions and salaries to reflect an hourly increase of 0.8% in line with the October 12th, 2020 and most current bi-monthly report for the CPIU region of Philadelphia, Camden, and Wilmington in lieu of the program 3%.
Is there a second to the motion? Hearing none, call for the vote.
Mrs. Semmel?
Yes.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
No.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
The next motion I have is establish the position of 1 part-time clerical assistant at $11.16 per hour, grade 4, step B, effective January 1st, 2021, excluded from the retirement plan, not anticipated to work more than 1,000 hours.
Discussion. Ms. Semmel, I want to thank you significantly and greatly for some clarification and additional information that you provided to me last night in regards to this position, recognizing, the value that it brings and the burden that this part-time employee will assume, given the caseload. Can the caseload projected for this position continue over the next couple of years, or is this just a momentary blip that will subside in the next 12 to 24 months, if not sooner?
We anticipate it to, at least for the course of the next several years, our caseload is going to stay pretty much where it's been. This year, we were hit pretty hard with cases. We averaged just under 6,000 new cases, as well as working on our cases that are currently active. So that was additional cases are almost 6,000. And we anticipate it to be at that number, if not higher, in the coming years, because we're getting inundated with judgments, writs of execution, mortgage foreclosures, all those things are kind of being lifted by the governor. So we anticipate it to keep increasing, if not stay at that 6,000.
So would you be open to a modification to the existing position to make it a term position through January 5th of 2023, at which time it can be reassessed based upon the actual needs that would have occurred and would be foreseen into the future?
I firmly believe that this office, there's kind of been a disparity among offices, row offices, with the caseload to work ratio. And I think this office is well overdue for at least a part-time staffer, if not in the future, a full-time staffer, but I'm willing to work with a permanent part-time staff at this moment.
So is that a yes or a no to my
No, I think this office
making a motion?
No, I think this office needs a permanent part-time position added.
All right, thank you.
Okay, Mrs. Semmel?
Yes.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Thank you. And then off of that, abolish the position of 1 temporary part-time clerical assistant at $10.84 per hour, grade 4, step A, effective January 1st, 2021.
Second.
Mrs. Semmel?
Yes.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Thank you all for your time.
Thank you.
Register of Wills, Mrs. Pepe?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I make a motion to set the positions and salaries of the Registrar of Wills, Clerk of Orphans Court Office effective January 1st, 2021, as listed on Exhibit R8.
So I'll move. Oh, sorry, you second. All right, good. All right. So move to amend Exhibit R8 and modify the positions and salaries to reflect an hourly increase of 0.8% in line with the October 12th, 2020 and most current bi-monthly report for the CPIU regions of Philadelphia, Camden, and Wilmington in lieu of the program 3%.
Do I have a second to the amendment? Hearing none, call for the vote.
Mrs. Pepe,
Yes.
Mr. Severcek,
Yes.
Mr. Honor,
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich,
No.
Mr. Notstein.
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to make a second motion to change the rate of one first deputy from $17.28 per hour, grade S5, step C, to $17.80 per hour, grade S5, step D, effective January 6, 2021. That's their anniversary date.
Second.
Mrs. Pepe,
Yes.
Mr. Severcek,
Yes.
Mr. Honor,
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich.
Yes.
Mr. Notstein.
Yes.
I'd like to make a motion to change the rate of one second deputy from $12.55 per hour, grade 7, grade 7, step A, to $12.93 per hour, grade 7, step B, effective January 6, 2021, the anniversary date.
Second.
Mrs. Pepe,
Yes.
Mr. Severcek,
Yes.
Mr. Honor,
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich,
Yes.
Mr. Notstein.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Next item is the Sheriff's Office. Sheriff Favela.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
Today, I have two motions to make before the salary board. The first is a motion to set the positions and salaries of the sheriff's office effective January 1st, 2021, as listed on exhibits R10.
Second.
Move to amend Exhibit R10 and modify the positions and salaries to reflect an hourly increase of 0.8% in line with the October 12th, 2020 and most current bi-monthly report for the CPIU region of Philadelphia, Camden, and Wilmington in lieu of the program 3%.
Do we have a second to the amendment? Hearing none, call for the vote.
Sheriff Favela,
Yes.
Mr. Severcek,
Yes.
Mr. Honor,
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich,
No.
Mr. Notstein.
Yes.
My second motion is to set the positions and salaries covered by bargaining unit Carbon County Sheriff's Association Union as per Exhibit D, effective January 1st, 2021.
Second.
Sheriff Favela,
Yes.
Mr. Severcek,
Yes.
Mr. Honor,
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich,
Well, with due respect for our deputy sheriff, sergeant, and lieutenant, I philosophically oppose salary increases beyond the CPIU that are based more on presence and not necessarily merit. Yet I recognize the board's contractual obligation to the bargaining unit members until such time in 2021 that this expires and is renegotiated by the present board at terms more equitable to both the taxpayer and the union members. Yes.
Mr. Notstein.
Yes. Okay.
That's all I have, gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Okay, the next item is the clerk of court. Mrs. Boney.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. I'd like to make a motion to set the positions and salaries of the Clerk of Court's office and Bureau of Collections effective January 1st, 2021, as listed on Exhibit R1.
Second. Move to amend Exhibit R1 and modify the positions and salaries to reflect an hourly increase of 0.8% in line with the October 12th, 2020 and most current bi-monthly report for the CPIU region of Philadelphia, Camden, and Wilmington in lieu of the program 3%.
Do we have a second to the amendment? Hearing none, call for the vote.
Mrs. Boney,
Yes.
Mr. Severcek,
Yes.
Mr. Honor,
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich,
No.
Mr. Notstein.
Yes.
I would like to make another motion to change the rate of one part-time clerical specialist from $10.32 per hour, grade 3, step A, to $11.16 per hour, grade 4, step B, effective January 1st, 2021.
Second.
Discussion real quick. On this particular positions that you're creating, I don't know if you would consider changing it to a department clerk too, instead of creating more and more job titles, plus the fact that one of the positions or people have been in that office, I think 3 years, and the other one is only coming up on an anniversary date sometime this year.
This is
This
the
is
part-time.
This is part-time.
Oh, the part-time.
This is the one that's unfilled right now. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
I just have a problem with, okay. I can call for the vote, then we'll have discussion.
Okay, Mrs. Boney,
Yes.
Mr. Severcek,
Yes.
Mr. Honor,
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich,
Yes.
Mr. Notstein.
No.
My next motion is to establish the positions of 2 deputy clerks at $12.31 per hour, grade 6, step B, effective January 1st, 2021.
Second.
Okay. Mrs. Boney,
Yes.
Mr. Severcek,
No.
Mr. Honor,
No, not at this time.
Mr. Lukasevich,
Yes.
Mr. Notstein.
No. This is, I apologize, this is the one I was really referring to begin with, that you have one person in that office for a few years. You have one coming up on an anniversary date. From what I understand, your plans of promoting it, this person will only have their first anniversary, if I'm not mistaken, in August. Is that correct?
That is incorrect. This is in regards to 2 clerical specialists that is with the office for quite a few years. And the other one is with the office under the collections clerk 2 position currently.
I have a problem with that because we try to reward the employees that here are by the steps and the grades when they get that 3%. And that as well as the grade. I certainly think that's, if you look at the comparison to the other positions, I think it should only be in a grade 5.
And what would be, Commissioner Notstein, what would be an amendment to that existing motion on the table then, in the 5?
Well,
If this one fails.
well, if this one fails, I know.
Okay.
Okay. Call for the vote?
Oh, we're done.
Oh,
Oh,
done.
there it is.
Oh, okay.
There it is.
Did you have an alternate motion, Ms. Boney?
Well, at this point, I need to gather my notes here on where we had originally had started with that. And you basically have stated, Wayne, that you will not go to a grade 6. Is that correct?
Yeah, I just don't think it's appropriate because.
And you think it should stay at a grade 5?
Yes, I do.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Then I would like to make a motion to establish 2 positions for deputy clerks at $12.07 per hour, grade 5, excuse me, step C. effective
Okay.
January 1st, 2021. I believe one of them may be there, but the other one is not.
Have a second?
Yeah.
Just my initial question on that one regarding the longevity of the people in the office, to be fair to all the other offices as well, which can create problems for us, especially since this person does not even have a year yet. Normally, if someone is hired during the year, such as the one in August, they do not get that 3% increase until their anniversary date, but they then would get the next increase at January if there was a 3%. You follow?
They are both over a year with the county.
They are.
Yes, they are.
Ms. Boney, is there any modification to their position description associated with the change in grade and/or step?
Yes, there is. They are now responsible for attending court hearings and assessing on criminal cases, as well as processing all the paperwork that goes along with every court hearing.
Okay, thank you.
So the motion is to move them to a 5C at 1207.
Yes, for both the deputy clerk positions. And I believe one, with the R1 being accepted, is at that position at this time.
Okay.
So it really would only be a reflecting of the one deputy clerk.
Okay, any further discussion? And the motion is to establish the two positions at a 5C. 1207, correct?
Correct.
Call for vote.
Okay, Mrs. Boney,
Yes.
Mr. Severcek,
Yes.
Mr. Arner,
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich.
Yes.
Mr. Notstein.
Yes.
Okay, this time I'd like to make a motion to abolish the position of one collections clerk, Bureau of Collections, at $11.72 per hour, grade 5, step B, effective January 1st, 2021.
Second.
Mrs. Boney,
Yes.
Mr. Severcek,
Yes.
Mr. Arner,
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich.
Yes.
Mr. Notstein.
Yes.
At this time, I would like to make a motion of one clerical specialist at $11.83 per hour, grade 4, step D, effective January 1st, 2021.
Second.
Excuse me, Mrs. Boney.
Yes.
Mr. Severcek,
Yes.
Mr. Arner,
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich.
Yes.
Mr. Notstein.
Yes.
At this time, I would like to establish one position, collections coordinator, at $14.53 per hour, grade 10, step A, effective January 1st, 2021. And I'd like to open that for discussion, if I may.
Yes.
So we got a
I agree with
second?
that, yeah.
Okay, second.
We need a second. Okay.
I may at this time?
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Upon conclusion of my evaluation of both the clerk of courts and collections office after taking office, it was very clear that what was reported at the end of 2019 was inconclusive. The list of objectives to complete in both offices was very extensive, with more than 4 years of backlog in collections alone. To further add to the complexity of this task, after 20 days into office, the director of collections applied for FMLA and further applied for 3 extended leave without pay absences, all of which were granted with no expected to return. This left the collections office with no one trained or knowledgeable of the responsibilities of that position. The staff, along with myself, quickly searched out resources to learn the duties of the position. And for the past 11 months, the staff has pulled together to complete the duties and responsibilities of this position so that this office would not fall further behind. Through this process, it has been learned that the streamlining and procedural changes that have been put into place since February 2020, along with the accurate cross-training of the staff, has allowed the offices to complete this work effectively and efficiently. This proposal will not be an increase in my payroll expenditure. This proposal will result in over $25,000 in savings to my payroll expense and compensate a team of excellence that has assumed the additional duties and responsibilities of that position. This team has worked tirelessly to complete the enormous volume of backlog in both offices over the past 11 months and are deserving of the proposed wages. I feel it is important to stress this is not a pay raise. Therefore, it does not make sense to move along the salary scheduled steps. It is essential in restructuring the existing positions and therefore compensating accordingly. Therefore, I am requesting the position of director to be abolished after the justified wage increases are granted for reallocating the job duties and responsibilities of the previous director's position across the roles of my first deputy, second deputy, and collections coordinator. When I took office, I vowed to do the best job for the citizens of Carbon County. The restructuring of these offices and proposal in restructuring these positions will save $25,000 in just payroll. This does not include the savings in FICA tax, pension, or benefits. Thank you.
Ms. Boney, Commissioner Lukasevich, I want to thank you for the thoroughness of your preparation to include in the executive sessions and today to make your case. And importantly, I want to thank you for, in June, you brought all the stakeholders in regards to what your offices do together and gave us a very thorough and detailed understanding of the challenges you faced, the accomplishments up until that point, so 6 months in, and then you showed us the roadmap for the way ahead, and subsequently, and most recently during this process, you provided us more detail and clarity. So I want to thank you for the information that is going to help us make a better informed decision once we decide to vote here on this particular forthcoming motions.
I do want to comment. I want to thank you and your staff for the excellent job you have done this past year since you've been there and catching up on the huge backlog that we had. Your staff were compensated and all the extra hours you put in overtime and coming in on weekends, and I commend you and your staff for doing that. But again, to increase them, and you're talking about a $25,000 savings, but you gotta look at, again, go back to what Mr. Lukasevich said about the workman's comp and the additional expenses for retirement and Medicare and all those issues. So we're looking at capital expenses in your office, totaling $47,000, moving your office to another floor. I understand you need a flex retriever, and it's a good possibility that'll happen this year, but COVID, the overtime, people in all offices have gone out of the way. So I really have a problem with going not so much as such a major increase, but the grade levels again, increasing it above a lot of other people that are in the same or lower grade levels. It just creates another problem for the salary board in the inequities, which we have already talked about, and hopefully we'll be able to rectify some of those inequities this coming year for next year's salary board.
We seem to have lost the feed.
No, the feed is going well. Yep.
Okay, it said Robert Miller across my screen. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and even like, what exactly is the motion here? Is this gonna be if we're making this motion, are the rest of them not gonna be made, or what's the situation?
No,
Because I mean, I'm looking at some of these other positions also, and the savings from departments, I mean, you're eliminating a job, and those savings to me should go to the taxpayer. And if there are some positions that you're gonna take on more duties, two of them are positions that are already established. And when you look at the one that's gonna be created, yeah, that person might be, go for the 5 or 10% increase because of the duties. But the other ones, I just can't see justifying, like $2.71 and almost $4 an hour increase for the same job or the position that's there. I could see 1 or 2 steps, maybe, whatever it is, 80 cents, 80, $1.60 but not to the extent of giving that amount of money. Because I think it's gonna wind up giving us repercussions throughout the whole county, because not everybody's gonna say it. And I don't know what the time, some of these positions, people might be there for 20 years and they're at the higher rate. If we bring somebody in here, if they're at this rate, I don't know what, if they're gonna be here for 20 years, they'll be way exceeding, what we could actually afford at the county level. And I think what my point was before, I'm trying to get the bottom to come up and the top, just basically stay where it is, or just keep them getting up on steps. Because if we keep going like this, the person that makes $10 an hour is getting 30 cents an hour, and the one that's getting 20 is getting 60 cents an hour. In 20 years, it's going to be a bigger span yet. That's why my approach, I said, would have been, I think, a flat rate for people. And I think before, when the judge was talking about, I don't know, I think that's something that we have to look at as the board, as the salary board, because a lot of times when you have these studies come in, they want you to either freeze people at the top, and how is that going to work? I think we're going to have to try and see how to work it. But for myself, I think this increase of that amount of money is too much at this time.
Well, I would wonder though, is it commensurate with the motion that's on the table? So Mrs. Boney, I'm asking you to justify for us, that the grade and step being asked is commensurate with the duties and responsibilities, in the position description.
So basically, the position that I'm looking to create here, the collections coordinator, this position is the sole position within the collections department at this time going forward, in the event that the other positions are abolished. So this person has more than 50% more job duty responsibilities in compensation for that wage. It's not a apple to apple comparison here, nor is it an apple to apple comparison with my first deputy and second deputy position, which I will later address. The job duties that have been added to their job descriptions have increased significantly, again, greater than 50%. Therefore, the compensation of the wages is what I'm looking to do in order to justify taking on the extra duties. The extra duties split between these 3 individuals going forward is replacing another person in the office. So yes, it's not just going to be a pay raise. It's in compensation for what they are now going to be needed to do in their responsibilities and duties.
Ms. Boney, did any consultations take place with our HR director, looking at duties and responsibilities that were added and helping determine the appropriate grade and step?
Yes, I had spent several meetings with our HR department in trying to reallocate the positions and duties based on the grade and scale of which was confirmed to me, that based on what they are now expected to do, it coincides with these grades and step levels.
Well, there's a motion and a second on the table. Should we vote and see what happens?
There's no further discussion. Right?
Okay. Mrs. Boney,
Yes.
Mr. Severcek,
No.
Mr. Arner,
No.
Mr. Lukasevich,
Yes.
Mr. Notstein.
No.
Okay, at this time, I would like to make a motion to establish the position of 1 collections coordinator at $14.69 per hour, grade 9, step C, effective January 1st, 2021.
Ms. Boney, can you restate that, please?
Yes. I would like to make a motion to establish the position of 1 collections coordinator at $14.69 per hour, grade 9, step C, effective January 1st, 2021.
Second.
Call for the vote.
Call for vote.
Mrs. Boney,
Yes.
Mr. Severcek,
No.
Mr. Arner,
No.
Mr. Lukasevich,
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
No.
Okay, at this time, I would like to make a motion to establish the position of one collections coordinator at $14.26 per hour, grade 9, step B, effective January 1st, 2021.
Second.
For discussion, when you're getting up there into grade 9, you really stretching it, and I just don't see that happening. It's not, it's more in the administrative assistance positions, aging care manager ones, witness coordinators, etc. It just doesn't fit that grade. It's just too high of a grade. And the salary. I don't think it's fair to the other row offices. And I think they all have, you know, of course we have our one or two that always create a problem, but in general, all our people in these offices are well deserving, and I don't think you fully understand how hard some of those people work as well. And I can't go with nothing like that.
I do understand, Wayne.
Okay.
Mrs. Boney?
Yes.
Mr. Severcek?
No.
Mr. Honor?
No.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
No.
May I open this for discussion?
Briefly, I think we talked about it enough over last how many executive board meetings.
Okay. And you had stated in the executive board meeting that in the event 10 and 11 would not pass, to consider 9 and 10, which I am now doing as per your request. And at this point, based on the job duties and responsibilities of the job, of the position that I'm trying to establish, what would your recommendation be fitting to this person?
I would recommend a 6B at 1268.
I'm sorry?
6B at 1268.
Grade 6, step B?
Step B, correct.
I think that's step C.
C, well, I'm sorry.
Step C, that is.
Step C. Oh, yeah.
Step C.
Stand corrected, step C.
Have you looked at the job duties and responsibilities of this individual?
Yes, I did. And
You
I
have.
just-
And this person currently is at 12.07 an hour to be the only person in this position for this office.
Yeah, I would state, I don't think that grade and step is commensurate with the duties and responsibilities
Absolutely not. I'd have to agree with you.
held in the position description that was provided
I
to
can
us.
tell you exactly what will happen at the next February meeting already. I think the rest of the row offices would be here at our, coming to the salary board with their new updated job descriptions.
And we could tell them, make it the 2021 annual salary board to update their duty descriptions and responsibilities, or they would have done it already.
Again, I am reallocating duties and responsibilities across the staff here to abolish a position. Do you take one and ask them to do more without compensating one? I pose that question to each and every one of you. If you were all asked to increase the amount of your job duties by 50%, would you do it for expected to be done without having compensation?
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'll make a motion for 6C at 1306.
That's a 6D, I think. I will second that.
D,
Okay, I have a, yeah, 6D,
6D.
1306.
And I'll second that. And I think that was sort of like in our discussion that we had before, and on my notes here, I was between a 6, C and D, and I would agree with that, and that's why I made the second motion.
Further discussion? Call for the vote.
Mrs. Boney,
no.
Mr. Severcek,
Yes.
Mr. Arner,
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich,
No.
Mr. Notstein.
Yes.
Okay. My next motion is to abolish the position of one collections clerk, Bureau of Collections at $12.07 per hour, grade 5, step C, effective January 1st, 2021.
Second.
Mrs. Boney,
Yes.
Mr. Severcek,
Yes.
Mr. Arner,
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich.
Yes.
Mr. Notstein.
Yes.
My next motion is to change the rate of 1 second deputy from $12.55 per hour, grade 7, step A, at 15.26 per hour, grade 11, step A, effective January 1st, 2021.
Second.
Call for the vote.
Yeah, the only discussion I have with this is, I mean, I go back to what I said before. I mean, if there's a 5 or 10% raise, it's just, I mean, this is, I think, a $2.71 increase. And I go back to what, I mean, 2 steps could give this person close to $1. I mean, I think that would be more appropriate.
Mr. Chairman, may I call for the vote?
Any further discussion on it? Call for the vote.
Mrs. Boney,
Yes.
Mr. Severcek,
No.
Mr. Arner,
No.
Mr. Lukasevich.
Yes.
Mr. Notstein.
No.
Okay, at this time, I'd like to make a motion to change the rate of 1 second deputy from $12.55 per hour, grade 7, step A, to $15.42 per hour, grade 10, step C, effective January 1st, 2021.
Second.
Call for the vote.
Mrs. Boney,
Yes.
Mr. Severcek,
No.
Mr. Arner,
No.
Mr. Lukasevich.
Yes.
Mr. Notstein.
No.
Okay, at this time, I would like to make a motion to change the rate of 1 second deputy from $12.55 per hour, grade 7, step A, to $14.97 per hour, grade 10, step B, effective January 1st, 2021.
Second.
Any discussion? Call for the vote.
Mrs. Boney,
Yes.
Mr. Severcek,
No.
Mr. Arner,
No.
Mr. Lukasevich.
Yes.
Mr. Notstein.
No.
At this time, I'd like to make a motion to change the rate of 1 second deputy, $12.55 per hour, grade 7, step A, to $14.53 per hour, grade 10, step A, effective January 1st, 2021.
Second.
Any discussion? Call for the vote?
Mrs. Boney?
Yes.
Mr. Severcek?
No.
Mr. Arner?
No.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
No.
Okay, I pose the question again to you, gentlemen. In order to get this passed through with the job duties and responsibilities, where would you like this position to be at? With the reallocation and restructuring of both offices, clerk of courts and collections.
Ms. Boney,
Again, this person is taking on 40 to 50% more job duties and responsibilities without being compensated for their wages.
That's the case with many other office or county employees taking on a lot more work.
yeah, but I would argue, I haven't seen a row officer or department head, other than what's been shown on the salary board, demonstrating that. That may indeed be the case, and I know they're out there. But the fact is, the case is being made. And I'll tell you, Mrs. Boney, I think you're doing a disservice to this particular individual in this position if you settle for less, because they won't be fairly compensated for the duties and responsibilities. It's, again, I know it's a tough place to be in, but looking at your duty description and your expectations, I think it's a disservice to them to go any lower.
I think to go with too much is also a disservice to the other
Yeah.
county employees. I don't think you're being reasonable. I agree, maybe they do take on a lot more duties and responsibilities, but again, a lot of our other departments do as well.
But nothing prevents a row officer from coming to us and making that case. And with few exceptions, again, those annotated here in our agenda, they haven't done that. So the assumption is either that individual doesn't feel, and I'm talking about that supervisor doesn't feel they're going above and beyond, are more deserving.
I think you were asking me, Ms. Boney, on what I would propose. And I will propose a 7C, and I was gonna go with the B, but I'll go with the 7C at 1332. That is my motion.
I'll second that.
Okay. Any further discussion? Call for the vote.
Mrs. Boney?
No.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
No.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
The next motion is to change the rate of 1 first deputy from $18.34 per hour, grade S5, step E, to $21.90 per hour, grade 5, S5, sorry, step K, effective January 1st, 2021.
Second.
And that rate there, is that on the sheet that I have here? I think it was, the person was going from, what was it here? On E, or to 1884. Aren't they actually on step 5D at 1780?
Right, that's where it was.
Yeah, that's correct, right? That's what their current position is. S5D at 1780. Going to.
This position is currently at E.
Oh, okay, because on this original sheet that you had given me, it has S5D. So then this person actually is at the E already, okay? So then this person will have an increase of $3.56. Am I correct at that?
You are correct.
Okay.
And keep in mind, through this restructure, the savings that was at the beginning of my first motions was saving the taxpayers $25,000 in my payroll expense. Obviously, at this point, from the motions that you have made, Wayne, that have passed, it's much more than that if the other position is abolished. Other offices are not cutting positions. Maybe they don't have the opportunity to at this time, but in the event they had the opportunity to restructure and reallocate duties and responsibilities, I'm sure they will come to you and ask you for the same thing.
We have in the past, before you came on board, we have offices that have reduced their staff. They did not get those big increases back then.
That was a forced reduction though, wasn't it? Basically, we're directing the reduction in force. Right.
Previously.
Right, it was,
Just like this, yes.
okay, my understanding was they were told there would be across the board reductions in staffing versus someone who voluntarily came forth and said, I examined and assessed my office and we actually have too many people, which you don't hear too many officials ever say. Again, that was my understanding of that reduction.
Some of the role offices have done that previously. Controller's office, in the data processing end of it, they reduced one. Unfortunately, the caseload, they had to bring that part-timer back. We reduced one in 8, but that's under the commissioners and several other offices, and we're some of those offices are getting so busy, then we have to reconsider in some of them. Okay, we have a motion properly seconded. Any further discussion? Over to vote.
Mrs. Boney,
Yes.
Mr. Severcek,
No.
Mr. Arner,
No.
Mr. Lukasevich.
Yes.
Mr. Notstein.
No.
Okay, at this time, I'd like to make a motion to move the first deputy position grade S5, step E at $18.34 per hour to grade 5, step I at $20.64 per hour effective January 1st, 2021.
Second.
Any discussion? Call for the vote.
Mrs. Boney,
Yes.
Mr. Severcek,
No.
Mr. Arner,
No.
Mr. Lukasevich.
Yes.
Mr. Notstein.
No.
My final motion will be, I'd like to make a motion to move the first deputy position to grade 5. Step H, I'm sorry, grade 5, step E, $18.34 per hour to grade 5, step H, $20.04 per hour effective January 1st, 2021.
Second.
I mean, going back to my calculations, what I always, as I said, between that 5 and 10% if you have other duties. But I said this position was established, so it would be around the $20 mark. So, I mean, I would be accepting to a G. I mean, H might be pushing it a little bit. I don't know what the discussion of the other board members would be.
I think H is pushing it, but
G would be
we would probably go with the
1946.
1946.
Is that the motion, G?
No, she
No,
has
she
motion
has
on the
H.
floor. She has a motion for the H. You were seconded, correct?
Yeah, yes, yeah.
That's the motion. Any further discussion?
So, I'm sorry, yeah, discussion. So, Commissioner Arnold, you're looking at potentially B at 1946?
Correct.
Yes, yes.
Ms. Boney, are you willing to modify the existing motion on the table?
At this point, everything that has been proposed has not passed. It's been, for lack of better words, it's been amended lower to the duties and the responsibilities of everything that these individuals are now taking on. I think I have been more than compensating or more than cooperative in negotiating with everyone here on the positions and the rates of these individuals for what they are now going to be undertaking.
So, Ms. Boney, how many hours a week? So that current individual is working how many hours a week? I understand that's not a salary board decision, but how many hours a week is that individual currently working?
This person is currently working 35 hours a week. The extended hours have now finished, which now is going to pose another problem with trying to get the workload completed in the 35 hours. In the event that I would consider, gee, I would want to make this position a salary, the only salary position between the two offices, a 40-hour work week. In any event, I can make this individual a 40-hour work week, I would consider that.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, call for the vote at the 5H, correct, at 2004.
Correct. I'm sorry?
Mrs. Boney? Your
Yes.
vote? Mr. Severcek?
No.
Mr. Arner?
No.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
No.
So basically, as per our open discussions that we had in the executive salary board, when the H was going to be considered, that was not correct and accurate statement made by you, Mr. Notstein. Is that correct?
Consider it.
Okay. I had no further motions.
Okay, then I'll make the motion to change the rate of one first deputy from 1834, grade 5S, step E to grade 5, step G at 1946.
I will second that.
Effective January 1?
Effective January 1, correct.
Any discussion? Motion on the floor. Mrs. Boney?
No.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
I'm thinking. I know the smoke is coming up. Yes.
Yes. Further motions?
I have no further motions, gentlemen. Thank you, and a happy new year.
And on your agenda, you have the motion to abolish the position of one Director Bureau of Collections at $23.92 per hour, grade 5, step N, effective January 22nd, 2021.
I'm rescinding that motion. I'm no longer going to make that motion. Thank you.
All right.
I'll make the motion to abolish the position of one Director Bureau of Collections at $23.92 per hour, grade 5, step N, effective January 22nd, 2021.
I'll second that.
Mrs. Boney?
No.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
No.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a wonderful afternoon.
You too. Okay.
Now we'll move on to set the positions and salaries under the jurisdiction of the Board of Commissioners at the Carbon County Courthouse Complex as per Exhibit A, effective January 1st, 2021.
Move to set the position.
Second.
Discussion. So I move to amend, actually, excuse me, I stand corrected. Move to amend Exhibit A and modify the positions and salaries to reflect an hourly increase of 0.8% in line with the October 12th, 2020 and most current bi-monthly report for the CPIU region of Philadelphia, Camden, and Wilmington in lieu of the program 3% in exhibit.
We have a second. Hearing none, call for the vote.
Mr. Severcek?
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Was it second?
Yes.
Yes.
Was it?
No, not his.
Not
Second,
his.
No, it died.
No,
That
no,
died.
sorry.
Yeah,
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
no.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Next item is the animal shelter. Change the rate of 2 part-time canine officers from $10.32 per hour, grade 3, step A, to $11.16 per hour, grade 4, step B, effective January 1, 2021.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Change the rate of 1 part-time canine officer from $10.63 per hour, grade 3, step B, to $11.49 per hour, grade 4, step C, effective January 1, 2021.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Establish the position of 1 canine officer at $11.49 per hour, grade 4, step C, effective January 1, 2021.
Move to establish.
Second.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Abolish the position of 1 part-time canine officer at $11.49 per hour, grade 4, step C, effective January 4th, 2021.
Move to abolish.
Second.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Abolish the position of 1 part-time canine officer at $10.32 per hour, grade 3, step A, effective January 1, 2021.
Move to abolish.
Second. Oh,
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Archives, change the rate of 3 part-time clerks from $10.32 per hour, grade 3, step A, to $11.16 per hour, grade 4, step B, effective January 1, 2021.
Move to change the rate.
Second.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Area Agency on Aging, change the rate of 1 aging care manager 2 from $15.26 per hour, grade 11, step A, to $15.72 per hour, grade 11, step B, effective January 2nd, 2021.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Change the rate of 1 part-time senior center operator 1 from $11.38 per hour, grade 5, step A, to $11.72 per hour, grade 5, step B, effective January 20th, 2021.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Buildings and grounds, change the rate of 1 part-time cleaning person from $10.94 per hour, grade 3, step C, to $11.49 per hour, grade 4, step C, effective January 1, 2021.
Move to change the rate.
Second.
Mr. Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Change the rate of two part-time cleaning persons from $10.63 per hour, grade 3, step B, to $11.16 per hour, grade 4, step B, effective January 1, 2021.
Move to change the rate.
Second.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Change the rate of one part-time cleaning person from $10.32 per hour, grade 3, step A, to $11.16 per hour, grade 4, step B, effective January 1, 2021.
So move.
Second.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Change the rate of three substitute part-time cleaning persons from $10.32 per hour, grade 3, step A, to $11.16 per hour, grade 4, step B, effective January 1, 2021.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Children and Youth Services, change the rate of two county caseworker 1 from $14.53 per hour, grade 10, step A, to $14.97 per hour, grade 10, step B, effective January 6, 2021.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Commissioner's Office, change the rate of one executive secretary, open records officer, from $14.97 per hour, grade 10, step B, to $15.42 per hour, grade 10, step C, effective January 7th, 2021.
Move to change.
Second.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Change the rate of one parking meter attendant, $10.32 per hour, grade 3, step A, to $11.16 per hour, grade 4, step B, effective January 1, 2021.
Move to change the rate.
Second.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Change the rate of two part-time parking meter attendant from $10.94 per hour, grade 3, step C, to $11.49 per hour, grade 4, step C, effective January 1st, 2021.
Move to change the rate.
Second.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Change the rate of three part-time parking meter attendants from $10.63 per hour, grade 3, step B, to $11.16 per hour, grade 4, step B, effective January 1, 2021.
So move.
Second.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Change the rate of two parking meter attendant from $10.32 per hour, grade 3, step A, to $11.16 per hour, grade 4, step B, effective January 1, 2021.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Change the rate of two part-time parking attendants from $12.31 per hour, grade 3, step G, to $12.93 per hour, grade 4, step G, effective January 1, 2021.
Move to change the rate.
Second.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Change the rate of one part-time parking attendant from $10.94 per hour, grade 3, step C, to $11.49 per hour, grade 4, step C, effective January 1, 2021.
Move to change the rate.
Second.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
So I move to amend the agenda under commissioners and add an additional motion. Need a second for that.
Second.
All right, thank you. So I move to change the rate of one administrator chief clerk from $45.06 per hour, grade 21, step I, to $46.42 an hour, grade 21, step J, effective 1 January.
Second.
What was that rate again?
It goes to $46.42 from $45.06.
Any further discussion? Call for vote?
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Warner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
I don't know. Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Back to the agenda.
Yeah.
Communications Center. Establish the position of 1911 Assistant Manager and Dressing Coordinator at $23.23 per hour, grade S5, step M, effective January 1, 2021.
Move to establish.
Second.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Warner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Abolish the position of one addressing coordinator at $21.52 per hour, grade 12, step K, effective January 1, 2021.
So moved.
Okay.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Warner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Corrections. Change the rate of one part-time corrections officer from $11.95 per hour, grade 6, step A, to $12.31 per hour, grade 6, step B, effective January 6, 2021.
Move to change the rate.
Second.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Elections. Establish the position of one assistant director at $16.30 per hour, grade S5, step A, effective January 4th, 2021 to January 5th, 2024.
I will make that motion on discussion before we vote on it.
Second.
I know, and I said, it looks like we're getting more work in that department. But originally, I mean, I wanted something that, and this is sort of in the right direction, that we're gonna get somebody in there that's gonna be able to run the office if if the director is out. But I mean, I looked at the job description and, from time to time, we've been depending on a lot of the other departments throughout the county. And, I mean, some of these hours that we're putting up for part-time people, and for our county employees is, I mean, just with our county employees that have been going down there, they had 1,267 hours at a cost of $27,663 or $66.24. So I'm hoping this is going to move us in a direction that I would like to see this department self-sufficient. Not that they don't have any help here, but there are some things in this job description that I would like to see that. I mean, I looked at the job description, but I think some of the requirements for these people, and I don't think it's a requirement to hire the person at this, but I think within the year, they should be taught how to do certain things. We just don't make a position and then we're gonna be in the same spot that somebody cannot, like they have to know how to do the shore system. Alphabetical order, that was my big thing.
Right.
I think things have to be alphabetized and chronological numbering, and there's just different things. And I said, I mean, it's coming and this job is warranted, I think. But I'd like to see the position, job description. I think that we establish that we know the person. I know originally it was gonna be like a secretary 3, and this job here is a little bit more than what that people are going to have knowledge of it. And I'm sure we're not going to find somebody with all these credentials, or you'd be stealing them from Allentown and I don't think that's gonna happen, but I think within the next year, if we do hire somebody, our goal has to have that person do all them jobs that are required under that position.
It's the goal.
Yeah,
And I realize time is of the essence in regards to hiring this position
Right,
because,
correct.
we have petition period that's right in front of us, really,
Correct.
February 13th,
yeah, we
if
don't
I
have
assume.
much time.
No, and I would ask, I think, looking at the draft position description, the one notable absence I saw, now it is covered under support given in regards to assuming duties of the director. But before we formalize and approve the position description, I want to see the essential function include in the absence of the director supervises and provides direction.
Yeah,
in there.
and I think that's what we were all looking
Yeah.
at, because with COVID going on,
Yeah.
if you can't have that director in there, we're in
Yeah,
trouble.
yeah.
I mean, this is something that has a
Yeah.
deadline. It's not like we can put a court trial back a week or two. This is something that state and federal laws that have to be done. So we have to be prepared.
I think the other comment I would make is in an effort to control some costs, I know now we have a core group of employees that come from the commissioner's office to go down there. And typically they're very experienced, but they're higher paid.
Right.
So if you can broaden the base of substitute workers to go down there.
Yeah.
Equally trained, but perhaps lower paid, that would also
Yeah.
help control the costs.
Yeah, and the primary is a good time to bring them in, right? There's not a high demand and stress situation.
Right.
It will be advertised, I'd say, and I don't want to rush into it too fast. I want to make sure we get the right person.
Right.
That's going to be able to be equal to our current director and knowledgeable in the future to be able to make decisions. Because Lisa down there was running in 20 different directions at the same time, and we need to get another person like that in there.
And that's one of the things too, the director's job title is actually changing itself.
Sure, absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Yep. Call for the vote.
Wirtschaf?
Yes.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Change the rate of 3 part-time election clerks from $10.32 per hour, grade 3, step A, to $11.16 per hour, grade 4, step B, effective January 1, 2021.
Move to change the rate.
Second,
Mr. Wirtschaf?
Yes.
Mr. Arner?
yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Abolish the position of 1 part-time election clerk at $10.32 per hour, grade 3, step A, effective January 1, 2021.
So move.
Second.
Mr. Wirtschaf?
Yes.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Human Resources. Change the rate of 1 human resources assistant from $14.84 per hour, grade 8, step E, to $15.88 per hour, grade 9, step E, effective January 1, 2021.
Move to change.
Second,
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Arner?
yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Information Technology. Establish the position of 1 IT system administrator at $26.43 per hour, grade 12, step R, effective January 2021, additional $1,000 per primary and general election.
Is that 1,000 for both the primary and the general? So 1,000 for the primary, 1,000 for the general? Just a point of clarification.
It says end
Per primary and per general. All right, okay, got it. Okay, move to establish.
Second,
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Arner?
yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Establish the position of 1 IT specialist social media technician at $15.88 per hour, grade 10, step D, effective January 1, 2021.
Move to establish.
Second,
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Arner?
yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Abolish the position of 1 IT system analyst at $25.17 per hour, grade 11, step R, effective January 1, 2021.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
yes,
Abolish the position of one IT specialist at $14.97 per hour. Grade 10, step B, effective January 4th, 2021.
Move to abolish.
Second.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
yes,
Parks Department, change the rate of one seasonal ranger 2 from $13.45 per hour, grade 3, step J, to $14.13 per hour, grade 4, step J, effective January 1, 2021.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
yes,
Change the rate of two seasonal park ranger 2 from $10.94 per hour, grade 3, step C, to $11.49 per hour, grade 4, step C, effective January 1, 2021.
Move to change the rate.
Second.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
yes,
Yeah, our baby, yeah, no.
Change the rate of two seasonal park ranger 2 from $10.63 per hour, grade 3, step B, to $11.16 per hour, grade 4, step B, effective January 1, 2021.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
yes,
Change the rate of 5 seasonal park ranger 2 from $10.32 per hour, grade 3, step A, to $11.16 per hour, grade 4, step B, effective January 1, 2021.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
yes,
Change the rate of one temporary seasonal park ranger 2 from $10.63 per hour, grade 3, step B, to $11.16 per hour, grade 4, step B, effective January 1, 2021.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
yes,
Change the rate of two seasonal park maintenance from $10.63 per hour, grade 3, step B, to $11.16 per hour, grade 4, step B, effective January 1, 2021.
Move to change the rate.
Second.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
yes,
Change the rate of one seasonal park maintenance from $10.32 per hour, grade 3, step A, to $11.16 per hour, grade 4, step B, effective January 1, 2021.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
yes,
Veterans Affairs, establish the position of one part-time veteran service officer at $12.55 per hour, grade 7, step A, effective January 1, 2021.
So move.
Second. Discussion. The asterisk before establish. I don't see that before any other, the purpose of that.
That should have been on 1,000 hours,
Oh, okay.
not anticipated to
Oh,
work
okay.
1,000
Work more than
hours
1,000.
excluded from retirement.
Okay.
Okay. Got it.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
yes,
Change the rate of one veteran specialist from $13.72 per hour, grade 4, step I, to $14.13 per hour, grade 7, step E, effective January 1, 2021.
Move to change.
Second.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
yes,
Set the positions and salaries covered by the bargaining units of AFSCME and Teamsters as per Exhibit B, effective January 1, 2021.
So that would be the ASME residual. Is that correct? Move to set positions and salary.
Second.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
With due respect for the ASME and Teamsters, I believe there's about nearly 80 of them in these particular bargaining units. In due respect for what they do every day, I'm philosophically opposed to salary increases beyond the CPIU that are based solely on presence and not merit-based performance. Yet I recognize the board's contractual obligation to the bargaining unit members until such time in 2021 that these contracts are renegotiated by the present board at terms more equitable and fair to both the taxpayer and the union members. But I begrudgingly vote yes.
Yes. Okay, no further business for the annual salary board. This is a new record. A record I don't like to see.
What are you saying, this is the shortest?
Okay. Now let's adjourn the annual salary board meeting, and I'll call the, oops, 1 second.
Oh,
Anybody else need a beverage? Okay, you ready? Okay. At this time, we'll call the weekly meeting to order of the Carter County Board of Commissioners, noting that we will not have a meeting on Thursday. This is the way we've always done it. The first meeting of the year was annual salary board, followed by the commissioners meeting, so there will be no meeting this coming Thursday. Okay, we already had our moment of silent prayer and a pledge of allegiance.
Yes.
There.
And Jeff?
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you gotta read the, these minutes.
I already
Oh, you
did
got
that.
for the first, okay. Any guests concerning county business at this time? Okay, hearing none, report of executive session.
Okay, department reports, the budget transfer.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
There are no supplemental appropriations. Expenditures, approval of payroll check numbers 73036 through 73066, and direct deposit check numbers 6026477 through 6026894 for the payroll paid through the payroll fund checking account for all county funds totaling $601,775.61. This is the payroll dated December 31st, 2020.
Move to approve.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Approval of check numbers 218068 through 218090 for expenditure to the general fund clearing account totaling $485,750.42.
Move to ratify.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
There's no treasurer's report. And it's the personnel report.
Move to approve.
Wait.
Oh.
Did we get the treasurer's report?
There is none.
Okay.
There is none.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
we
think we, yes,
Oh,
you did.
the cross fund report.
Yeah, we
That
have
did
one.
come in
We did?
We did.
Yeah,
at the last minute. Yeah.
Oh, sorry about that.
No, we got it. So I will make that motion, or sitting here.
Oh, that's all right.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, you'll make the motion.
Yeah.
Second?
Second.
Okay, Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Okay, back to the personnel report.
I move to approve.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Correspondence was received as listed. Copies are made available to discuss on request. Next item is the solicitor's report.
No report.
For the business? Commissioners report, Mr. Honor?
I know Wayne wants to hear this. I think I talked enough to that. No report.
Silence is golden.
Got 60 seconds.
Okay.
Mr.
Well, I
Lukasevich?
don't think I can do it in 60 seconds, but I didn't want to be premature on December 31st at 10:30 in the morning when Commissioner Notstein was highlighting some of the accomplishments over the past year, but I thought it was appropriate now that the year has passed to kind of talk about a few I observed. So we've had numerous achievements, of course, not without flaws, the Board of Commissioners, and as members of a multitude of different boards, from salary, retirement, election, family interagency, the joinder board. And this less than flawless performance was done during a time when only one previous Board of Commissioners had to face, right, during the Spanish flu. That's the reality. So I think, again, even with the challenges we had, a lot was accomplished. And what do I view as some of those accomplishments? I look at what we did for seniors by providing them additional subsidies for the community transit. It was small, but impactful. I look at what we did for veterans, agreed to support Together with Veterans, dedicated a parking spot. Just today, the part-time position that we put on the agenda, creating new office space that is much more accessible to veterans once it's completed at 76 Susquehanna, and advocated for burn pit legislation with our representative to Congress. We stood strong with the Friends of Beltsville and advocated on their behalf and all citizens of Carbon County. We moved towards cashless, I think, with the kiosks, so that's a double-edged sword because we're getting there, right? And Mock Chunk Lake Park is also moving to a more cashless a flow of funds. We're no longer the guarantor for $20 million of debt or liability that St. Luke's had, that the previous board had to assume responsibility for to support Blue Mountain and what they were doing for the community with the two hospitals. We refinanced debt bonds, saving over $740,000 the lifetime of those bonds. I think noting the pandemic, we really gave Mock Chunk Lake Park back to the citizens of Carbon County during a very difficult and challenging time where outdoor activities were critical and essential to the health and well-being of residents. I look at the live streaming that we're doing today. We came together to not only bring Zoom in, but to get that, get into the living rooms and the smart devices of the residents of Carbon County. And we saw social media policy that will allow departments to better communicate with residents, most importantly during this critical time. I look at, we finalized and contracted the D&L connector trail that will start here in early spring. I saw that again today, we agreed to an agenda item that we decided on last year, and that was the full-time animal shelter canine officer. We recognize there's a liability there. We recognize you have staff up there who are overworked, and we filled that critical position. I saw that all of our agendas are being published, the goal being 24 hours prior draft agendas. So citizens, should they deem it necessary and appropriate, can prepare for public comments. And I have to highlight also, even with the snafus that we had, the elections, and I think how transparent and fair they were in Carbon County. All right, we know it was only the second and third time that we were using the new machines in Carbon County. You had the pandemic, you had the presidential, you had Act 77, and all the secondary and tertiary impacts of that. So what do I look for in 2021? Complete the renovation of 44 and 76, which is critical space. Obviously, it's still a space that I don't totally agree with its utilization of, but again, we all came together to put together the best plan we possibly could to meet current and at least medium-term needs of the county. The prison study is going to be critical. We have a collaboration between the animal shelter and Lehigh Valley Humane Society and Peace Corps that's going to come together to help us, better carry out the responsibilities that we took on with the animal shelter. I know Tom is really excited about sharing with the individuals on that. I think also some things, we did put in the budget this year, funds set aside for potential revamping of our website to better communicate and provide information and services to the residents of Carbon County. We are looking at a retiree COLA when it comes to the retirement board, something we just talked about and assessed at the very last meeting of the year. I'd also like to see, what we can do as a board to continue to ensure that Mock-Chunk Lake Park, where it becomes once again, the summer recreational area of choice for Carbon County residents and others. And I would lastly like to see, how can we continue to ensure creativity and incentives to spur innovation when it comes to processes and procedures in the county? And you know what? Let's figure out how we can do a better performance evaluation process. So if we're going to have a policy, we utilize it, and it's a tool that's effective for the leaders in the county, yet also the mentees and the subordinates who should be counseled or having their performance assessed in a regular basis. That's all I have, but great job, I thought, overall.
Elaborate on that, and they talk about us going to the hearing for the Friends of Carbon County on.
It's a great one.
Testify there at the hearing in Carbon County. You should be proud. All three of us went to that.
Yep.
I think we were the only commissioners at that meeting, at that hearing. I understand there was one or two people that couldn't get into the parking lot. It was so full that day. But I think that shows that we're working together and we're out there where it really concerns us all. Like Chris had mentioned, we got a lot accomplished this year, and some things we're going to be working on or implementing very soon. And I'm surprised Chris didn't mention is the kiosk. It's hopefully maybe by the end of the month or very soon.
I learned not to set dates anymore on that one.
True.
Ellie just doesn't allow me.
There's always a snafu somewhere along the line, but we face many challenges. The continuation of the COVID and operating under these times. Our caseloads, our cases have been going up, and what this does a lot of times, it gives us a backlog in the court. And a lot of these offices are going to get extremely busy. We have way too many people out. I'm not sure what the number is right now. We are looking at what we can do to further work virtually and try to keep things going as best we can with all the challenges that we face with COVID. And it has certainly been a challenge for everyone. Elections, like he said, I think that was only the second time that we used it, but that was a challenge, and who knows what the future is going to bring. And hopefully there'll be some change in legislation. I know the County Commissioners Association discusses it at all our board meetings on some of the issues and changes that we need to make it a process easier for us. There was an article in the Morning Call last week sometime, I think it was, where 21 election officials quit, retired, moved on to other jobs because things were changing so fast and because of all the problems that were thrown at the counties. That's a third of the election directors in the state that packed it in. They said enough is enough. So that's a challenge. Employee turnover is always a challenge, and as we talked about today, and with salaries, and salary board is going to be an issue for this year, and the employee turnover, because we just lost another caseworker in children and youth to Northampton County because they pay more now. We did increase the salaries for the caseworker twos and trying to keep these people here in Carbon County, and we face many challenges there. Let's see, kiosk will be in service soon.
I think the highlight was the block grant, our execution of the block grant. That was.
We're able to distribute, that over 4.2 million, I guess it was, somewhere in that range that we were able to get out to the public. Unfortunately, there's some money for businesses, but I'm not so sure, at least, that it's going to be distributed fairly like we tried to do here in Carbon County. So going to be an interesting year. I hope that as time goes on and more vaccines get out there to the people, that things will gradually get better. I don't expect anything major before April, May or anything. So it's, again, you have to stick together, work hard and trying to social distance and following the CDC guidelines and trying to keep ourselves safe. And with that, I'll adjourn the meeting. Okay, let's see, you didn't fall asleep there, Amy, did you? Times News. Oh, there
Hello,
you are.
gentlemen.
Hi.
Hello.
Quite a long meeting today.
A little bit.
I just have a few quick questions for stuff on the commissioner's agenda. What is the $250,000 loan for children and youth?
That is because they have not received the funding back in their grant or anything that is due to them. Usually we pay up front and or they're out of funds in their budget, so we loan them the money, and that's been annually for a few years now.
Okay.
It'll be back eventually.
Okay, and under correspondence, there's an item for the Mock Chunk Lake Dam inspection. How is the dam doing with that inspection?
It wasn't too bad. There's some deterioration, some holes. I forget what all was in the report. Vegetation, the trail, the pathways have to be graded for people walking. They're wearing the valves and that. I think we had to replace one several years ago, but at the outflow and that, there's some minor deterioration at the wing walls, etc. So things of that nature. Nothing major. There's no cracks in the dam or anything like that. We don't have to panic or anything.
Okay, thank you. And I just want to double check today's actions with the salary board. It was a 4-1 vote for a 3% raise, correct? For most of them.
Yes. 5 women base rural offices.
Okay, thank you. That's all I have then.
Okay. Okay, Kelly. Okay.
Hello. Happy New Year. I have no questions. I just wanted to wish you all a Happy New Year. And can we keep these meetings a little shorter?
Okay, well, you Happy New Year. Health and safety. Okay. Anybody from the Blue Ridge Cable? No, I don't see them. You never know when they sneak in. Okay, all right. So safety year. See you next Thursday. Okay, have a good one, everyone.
All right.